Hi, welcome back to Nessa's Nook. Tonight I'm going to make some hot chocolate mix. My sister over at City Girl Homestead, Kris, she made some today. And I kept asking her, say, oh, what's the recipe and everything like that. Well, I think she gave it to me, but I forgot. So tonight I am going to go ahead, because it's fresh on my mind, and pretty soon it is going to be getting cold out, and my husband will probably want some hot chocolate, that I'm going to go ahead and make up the batch. So all you need, and I didn't realize it would be this super simple, a third cup of cocoa, an eighth teaspoon of salt, and a half a cup of sugar, and 3 cups of dry milk, excuse me. So in the bowl here, I already have the powdered milk. And this is going to be my third cup of cocoa and my half a cup of sugar. Now, when I read this recipe from my husband, he's like, why is there salt? And I'm like, I don't know. So I'm only going to do like a little bit of dash of salt because he wasn't wanting any of it in there at all. So what I'm just going to do is mix this up. That's weird how it turns brown automatically like that. What I'm going to do is mix this all up. And my sister said that she don't have a particular amount that you use. And I'm not a big hot chocolate fan myself. So I don't know how much is in that package. But I would assume, instead of maybe like opening up 2 packages of hot chocolate mix, that you would, you know what I'm saying. If you're a hot chocolate drinker, you know how much is in those packs and how much you like to add. Now obviously, if you want this to be creamier, you can use milk instead of water to actually reconstitute this, or you can use the water. Now, like I said, I don't have the instructions of the reconstitution because it probably depends on how big of a cup, with or without marshmallows and the such. So that turned out pretty fast, turned pretty brown. And I will have to have my husband try some of this, see if he likes it. And then what I'm going to do meanwhile is I like to vacuum seal all my stuff that I don't use like on an everyday basis, because I think the vacuum sealing helps keep everything fresher longer. I mean, I don't know for sure if that's necessarily true, but that's what I feel, so I'm going with it, right? And what I would probably do is, once you get this in the jar, let's nicely fill up that quart jar too. Once you get this in the jar, is if there is any room like there is on this, I would highly recommend maybe shaking this up or stirring this up a little bit before each use. But there you go, easy peasy. Again, that is a third cup of cocoa, an 1/8 tablespoon of salt, a half a cup of sugar, and 3 cups of dry milk. So, yeah, whenever you want hot chocolate, I mean, you have the hot chocolate without all the chemicals of stuff that you probably can't even spell or pronounce. And I might have to get around, I don't know for sure if you can freeze dry marshmallows or not, but if not, I can actually dehydrate some, so that way my husband can have some marshmallows when he wants this too, and then the marshmallows can be ready whenever he's ready for that. So thank you for stopping over. Thanks again, Kris over at City Girl Homestead. I think Mark's going to really like this, and you guys all have a wonderful night. Please like, share, and subscribe.